Yo, what up? It's your boy King Richard, aka
The rap from Creative Minds Entertainment, baby. You already know. If you don't know, I swear you know now. I noticed this upward trend that's been happening to me, and I made another video about it. I touched on it just a little bit, so I'm just gonna go a little deeper on it. But I noticed this trend happening to me more, where women are actually paying attention to me as far as like noticing me, and you know it's because of the hair. It's because of the blue hair. I'm talking about older women, younger women. I mean any age group right now, right? And even though I don't give a damn about it personally, because I think looks are irrelevant. I don't understand why looks are so important to most people. I'm not a looks kind of person. I look alright, but I know I'm a 6 out of 10 on a good day. And I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. In my mind, this has to be what it feels like a little bit, at least a little bit, to what it feels like to be a woman. Now, not from an actual feminine state of actually being a woman. I'm talking about the attention. I'm strictly talking about the attention. And I see why so many women get off on the validation and the compliments, because I mean, no matter where you go, all you see is,
oh, I like what you got on. Oh, you look good. Like,
just a constant praise and showering, right? That could turn anybody egotistical, right? But me personally, like I said, I don't give a fuck about looks, so it's irrelevant to me. But I do think it's a very interesting perspective, because even though I've gotten attention from women definitely in years past, no doubt about it, you know what I'm saying? Not to the level of degree since I've changed my hair color. Ever since I've changed my hair color to this blue, I mean, I'm getting it from all angles. I mean, I think a stud hit on me the other day. I don't even know what was going on with that shit. But I'm just saying, this must be what it feels like, at least a percentage-wise, for most women. I've never been to the point where everywhere I go, I'm getting attention. Like, the only time I get frowned upon usually, or somebody looking at me crazy, is when it's an older man. You know what I'm saying? When it's them older cats, man, they not feeling it. You know what I'm saying? They ain't fucking with it. Come on, man, go. Man, we don't know how to use a four-way. When the older cats are not feeling niggas with color in their hair, right? I understand why. Old school. You know what I'm saying? But it's just funny to me how this shit actually plays out. Because I be laughing inside. Even when I'm with my wife sometimes, she's like, I think that person was hitting on you. I think that chick was hitting on you. And I'm like, no, I don't think that's not what she was like. No, I think she did a little extra. And then when I came over her attention kind of changed, or her energy kind of changed. And I'm like, I don't know, I don't give a fuck. I ain't paying attention. Like, I'm in the store to get what I get. You know what I'm saying? I'm shopping. I'm gonna get my shit, get back to the crib. But, you know, I just thought it was an interesting dynamic that I, you know, have not been privy to. Not to this level. I'm talking about this every time I go out. It's not just here and there. It's every time I go out, everywhere I go out. It's like, oh, I like your hair color. What color is that? And blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm having hair conversation with bitches and old ladies and young ladies. And I'm like, what the fuck going on here? You know, but see, the reason why it don't mean nothing to me, because I don't seek validation. See, a lot of people in the social media world, the social media era, they seek validation. I don't give a fuck about validation. I do want you to go listen to my music. That's King Richard, aka the God of Rap, and J Queen the Goddess. Please go listen to our music. Support it. It's quality, I'm telling you. And I look at this motherfucker. Look at these motherfuckers about the ring. Look at them about the ring. God damn, man. Niggas don't want to live these days. I told you about every time I get this motherfucking car with these motherfucking drivers in Memphis, it's a motherfucking problem. But, yeah, I want you to support my audio book too, man. My sexual education audio book for teens. I wrote that specifically to educate teens on a street perspective and a medical proper terminology perspective. So please make sure you definitely support that. But other than that, man, I don't give a fuck about validation, man. I don't give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck. Like, I can't. I'm sorry, but
like a celibate nigga, I just don't give a fuck.
But I do appreciate any compliment that I get. You know what I'm saying? I always say thank you. I never let it go to my head, because once again, looks aren't that important to me. They are to most people. They just aren't to me. I know what niggas think. She trying to give them the pussy. Listen, but if a bitch ain't throwing me the pussy, and I literally mean throwing that motherfucker. If you're not throwing that pussy to me like a frisbee, to me you don't want me to have it. I'm just being straight up, because I'm a real ass nigga, and I'm always straightforward. And if you're not throwing that pussy at me, then I'm assuming that you're not that interested in it. Like all that little flirting and shit, I don't even know what flirting is these days. You know what I'm saying? Flirting has changed over the years, and you know, when you a nigga that, you know, out the game, you know what I'm saying, shit changed. So I've been out the game for a little minute, so I don't really give a fuck, like I said. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that shit. I let your boy.